Let's proceed on to our next match. Yes, it is Gambit or SideQuest Gambit versus Vanguard Familia. One of the most interesting matches that we will experience today, since both teams are actually really good. So ako expecting talaga ako dito sa matchup na to. We might see a 6-6 standing, no? Then both of them under match point. But let's see. Who's your bet between these two teams?
No?
Boss Vince.
Parang gusto kong i-save yan for later no? Pero this is very, very challenging. As I've said kanina, SideQuest Gambit, kilala ko yung ibang mga players dyan. Nakita ko na paano sila maglaro. Pero, hindi pa sa Crossfire Legends. Ngayon, may idea na ako paano sila maglaro. Most likely, between Vanguard Familia and SideQuest Gambit, no? This matchup, kailangan to ng Gambit. I must say, kailangan talaga nila manalo dito. Pero facing a team like Vanguard Familia, who's currently dominating kasabay ng Sinag dito sa ating group stage, I must say, Vanguard Familia may be getting this one in the book.
But let's not forget na Gambit needs the win. Like what you mentioned earlier, di ba? Kailangan nila manalo because currently their standing is at 0-2 sa ating series. And if win this, they just need to get another win for tomorrow's for them to be able to secure their slot for the national finals that will be held next week. So, grabe, malupit na matinding pressure ang nakalagay sa likod nila dito para lang makaproceed sila sa national finals next week. So, I'm rooting for Gambit here because napanood ko rin naman yung gameplay nila yesterday and they had a close match. It's just that there are some instances na hindi talaga pumapabor sa kanila kahapon eh. So ngayon, maybe, and hopefully, pumubur sa nila. And they just need to make sure na hindi sila madadown every single time they lose a certain round, di ba?
Actually, agree ako eh. Kasi, ito yung kagandahan sa group stage eh. Oo, let's say na you may be dominating sa ibang mga teams na nakatapat mo sa round robin. Pero, having this kind of round robin fashion, no, baka ang mangyari is baka mamaya, ito pala yung kryptonite ng team. Baka mamaya, SideQuest Gambit pala, no? Oo, medyo nag-slump sila on the previous 2 days. But, since naaral lang nga nila, nakita na nila yung pattern, they have an information already on how Vanguard Familia play out, bakit hindi pa natin galingan? O, diba? May idea na tayo. Ganito pala sila maglaro, kontrahin natin, gulatin natin. Para saan pa? At tinawag kaming invited teams. Vanguard Familia, actually, I believe the players are already experienced kasi kung gusto mo talaga ng training grounds, ayan, mga batak sa Chinese server yung mga yan.
Yeah, totoo yan. Sobrang gaganda rin ng tutok. Especially they're using mobile phones, di ba? So talagang praktisado both teams. And also, let's not forget that we are live, all right, from 3 different platforms. Facebook, TikTok, and also YouTube. So don't forget to subscribe, follow, hit that bell icon, and also just make sure that you will get this QR. Yan, screenshot nyo na, picturean nyo na, isend nyo sa mga tropa nyo and get a chance to win 1 million pesos. And then for you to be able to join on December 20 at Wanayala Concourse, second floor, Makati, Philippines.
Yan, kung tinuro niya yung QR, tinuturo ko naman yung coin. Kasi gusto ko nang kunin yan eh. Makatik yan eh. Kapag ganyan, 1 million tapos coins, wag mo lang ilalaglag sa kanal yan. Mahirap yan. Pero, speaking of which, diba? Isipin mo, you have 1 million pero ang ginawa talaga ng currency ngayon, ginawang barya. O, diba?
Alright, so eto na. Exciting match. Gambit or SideQuest Gambit versus Vanguard Familia. Alright, so game number 2. Starting off, take it away, Boss Vince.
Who needs break kung pwede naman tayong tuloy-tuloy? O, di ba? Huwag na natin bitinin pa dahil match number 2 for this round robin group stage. Global risk ngayon na SideQuest Gambit. Tingnan natin kung makapag-SideQuest ba or patungo na ba sa main quest ang panalo dito ng SideQuest Gambit, but they're facing up against a Vanguard Familia again. Maganda ang tutok ni Kenshin. Bumulagta si Taka, one of the aces na meron ng Vanguard, but IGS on the other hand, return towards Kaito at nagsunod-sunod na ang atake ng Vanguard.
Alright, napakaganda ng push dito ng Vanguard, but let's not forget, what a trade-off there. Napakaganda naman ng trade-off ni IGS doon. Alam niya mamamatay yung teammate niya, inunahan na agad niya.
No doubt,
Vanguard
on that
Familia.
matchup, Kenshin, nakita mo kanina, walang mintis. Yung accuracy niya, tamang-tama lahat ng napabulagta niya. So that means, kangabahan ka kung si Kenshin ang nakasalubong mo.
Totoo. Alright. So, medyo chill bigla ang round na to. They're just waiting for their opponents to commit mistakes on mid. Alright, and Kenshin did not overcommit. After niya makita yung mga kalaban niya na nagpo-push na on mid, he tries to relocate kasi sayang naman yung sniper positioning. And Kenshin missing that shot. Okay. Mahirap din talaga dito sa sa map na to, no? There's a lot of angles to take care of. And if ever you missed one part of this map, sure makaka-push yung opponent nyo or the blacklist or attackers on each site. Nakikita mo naman, 'di ba? Both sides or both sites merong nakaabang waiting for the SideQuest Gambit to commit a huge mistake here. So, okay. Vanguard Familia rotating. And we're seeing the bomb at B sites. And there's only one defender on B site, which is McCrory. Will he be able to make sure to handle this right? There are 3 players from Vanguard Familia pushing it onto B. McCrory, he might be in big trouble. We have 25 seconds left on the clock. Whole team from SideQuest Gambit rotating onto B side. There you go. McCrory goes down. Limit tries to pull it off and gets the kill here onto Taka. Now it's a 4v3 situation. Kaito in deep trouble as well. Low HP in a dream here. And at least napasok na ng Vanguard Familia yung site. And they were able to plant the bomb here. And nahihirapan mag-push in ang SideQuest Gambit dito. 1 kill from Brentu. KDG, Intervs, IJS, Intervs again for another kill. Ang ganda ng pag-defend ng Vanguard Familia after planting that bomb on the B site.
Min, walang duda ha. Talagang nakita mo kung paano maglaro ang Vanguard. Hindi sila nagmamadali. Parang hinihintay nila na okay, kumonti yung oras. Ang mangyayari, nakaka-pressure kasi kailangan nilang gumawa. Speaking of gumawa, si Kenshin nandito. Natutok na agad in terms and Akuma down. And that's gonna be it's gonna be a 4v3 because Kenshin, ayan, kanina ka pa di ba? Bumulagta ka muna. Wala nang tututok. But Taka, actually, this is the round kung saan medyo buhay siya ngayon, ha? Hindi siya nauuna
Totoo. Nainis na si Taka Oy, ginagalingan mo masyado, Kenshin. Teka lang, kailangan namin bumawi this round. So now, like what you said, lamang dito ang Gambit. Since there are 4 players alive, now IJS trying to make some space here. Oh, utility! Napakagandang utility doon. Pero hindi niya na-translate to kill from Brento. 5 HP na Dream. There you go. Grabe. Nagpanic doon si Brento. Nakita mo after the utility flash, napilitan siyang mag-push.
This is why you don't anger Taka. Ako Kaya Taka, siya yung pinaka-pinipick off. Sabi ko nga, ito yung round kung saan buhay na buhay siya. Kita mo naman ginawa. Tinanggal yung 4. I wonder how will Taka do this round.
Alright. Okay. Makori, Kaito. Oh, they're chilling out sa A site. Uy, mag-isa lang yung tao sa B site So medyo delikado yung ginagawa dito ang SideQuest Gambit pag nakapasok sila Taka and also Intervs. Oh, pero nag-commit ang Vanguard Familia dito. Intervs goes down. IJS, 1 HP in a dream for Taka as well. Taka, will he be able to do it? No! 2 HP in a dream. IJS with just a few HP left. 35 and a 1v1 situation against McCrory. Hindi pa napaplant yung bomb.
Naku, sa likod.
Naku po!
Kala ko maisahan, pero nagkasalisihan sila. Walang gustong mag-commit sa tunnel. Ayaw nilang magkakitaan. Ito yata yung crossfire version ng Kimi no Nawa. Ayun, nakita na!
Oh no, ito na! Wow! IJS! Right moment, right time. Grabe. Gusto ko yung
Wow.
nangyari doon. Parang konti na lang magkakatitigan na sila eh.
Sabi ko nga eh. Parang Crossfire Legends version ng Kimi no Nawai. Ayaw magkita eh. Nagkita na lang no, parang nandun na sila sa guhit eh. Diba? Pero,
tama.
let's focus on this matchup. Vanguard Familia, flawlessly, 4 rounds. They are dominating. Mukhang snowball ito para sa kanila. But we can see right now, both A and B sides, gardyado ng ating SideQuest Gambit. Ika nga, kung gusto nyo talaga na manalo up against Vanguard Familia, well, kailangan mo pa mag-ala Gambit kasi you have to make a name for yourself here.
That's true. And gusto ko yung ginagawa ng Vanguard Familia dito. Even though that they're on a huge lead, hindi sila nagmamadali. Hindi nila minamalit yung kalaban nila dito and they're just waiting for the right moment at the right time when to push and also when to get more multiple kills. Now we're seeing more action here from Brento. Taka low on HP. They were able to plant the bomb. We have 26 seconds on the clock of the bomb. And nahihirapan mag-push dito yung sila Brento. But, whoa! Nice push from Brento. He was able to get the kill here onto Taka. KDG goes down by the hands of Kaito. Now it's a 1v2 situation. In terms, pinaglalaruan na lang niya yung oras. 7 seconds on the clock. Will it be enough?
Abot naman. Ayun, abot.
1 second left. Tingnan mo, 1 second left lang ang kailangan dun ni Taka. Pero it wasn't enough. And SideQuest Gambit was able to get the win for that round. Now it's 4-1. Still on the lead for Vanguard Familia. Or in favor of Vanguard Familia.
Kung sa real life yun, medyo papawisan ako dun eh. Actually, tama. He just needs 1 more second para lang ma-delay. Para nga lang naman, even though na ma-eliminate siya, nakasabugan. Diba? Round win pa rin yun for them. But Aguma here, pinaputukan si Kenjin, and that's 1 down. That's gonna be your first elimination on this round. Vanguard Familia, mukhang nagsusunog sila doon sa may corner at mukhang pinasok na nga nila yung A site, yung motorcade na nandito na. Nandito, nako, nagkakitaan na. KDG, mas babuhay niyan, naitanim na rin ng bomba. That's gonna be a pressuring 40 more seconds for them. Ibabato mo ba yung goldfish? But that's not gonna happen anymore. We can see a 4v3 situation though. Global risk, SideQuest Gambit, you have to risk it all. Manpower down, 2v4 situation. Akuma running low, Kaito nakatayo pa rin. It's gonna be 2 versus 3. And that's how you wanna round. From that 2 versus 3, wala na lahat.
Napakaganda ng leak out ng Vanguard Familia. Once they get inside the site, talagang nagsispread out sila. They make sure that each player will have different type of angle para yung kalaban nila mahirapan to translate a kill once their opponent tries to push in the site. So sobrang ganda. Sobrang ganda ng push dito ng Vanguard Familia. Very experienced sa map and also sa playstyle ng kanya-kanyang teammates. So now, switching sides na, Vanguard Familia will be the defending side which is under global risk. Will Gambit or SideQuest Gambit be able to capitalize being the attacker on this round?
Usually, no? Inihintay lang to eh. Kapag alam mong hindi ka nag-work sa global risk side, ayun, tulad niyan, KDG, knocks down Prendu, hinihintay mo na mag-switch sides ka eh. And hopefully for SideQuest Gambit, baka dito yung side na pabor sa kanila. So if they have the C4, they have the bomb, pwede nilang utakan ngayon yung Vanguard Familia na they are now defending. Both of the sides, pinasok na nga ni Akuma, si Rory McCrory now down, Kenshin again, getting Taka with a headshot. I just in terms, grabe yung palitan dito ha. It's all up to Kenshin at si Batosai, hindi nakatagal.
Nag-init dito, sila Aegis at sa KDG. Grabe naman. So, it's already match point for Vanguard Familia. More pressure on the back of SideQuest Gambit. Now, they're doing mid, and I just did push in. Taka with that trade-off. Napakaganda ng pagkakapush dito ng Vanguard Familia sa mid. Naramdaman nila that Gambit will try to push in onto mid. A flank translates to a kill onto limit. Even Kaito gets the kill onto Taka. So this might be the time for Kaito to be able to catch up onto his points or score. But kita mo naman yung lead ng Vanguard Familia for this round. Everyone's fresh. KDG, Akuma, and also Intervs. Kenshin, 1 HP na Dream. Konting-konti na lang. He might go down. Kaito, low. Getting low. And nice kill. Tanda mo, fresh yung kalaban niya doon. And now Kaito, 2 HP left. Will he be able to survive? 2v1 situation. Kenshin goes down. Napakaganda rin ng skin. Napansin ko off the game. Napakaganda talaga ng skins ng Crossfire Legends as what I've noticed for the past few days. Kahit ako gaganaan ako maglaro niyan. So, going back to the game, it's a 1v1 situation between Kaito and also Intervs. Intervs on the lead because he has 1 whole fresh HP. But Kaito doesn't have the C4 yet. Kailangan niya kunin yung C4 dito. But Intervs has a better angle. Naku, mukhang magkakasalisihan dito sila dito, bossing Vert. Vince. Oh! Kaito! Sa dinami-dami ng pwede mong daanan dun pa. But anyway, congratulations to Vanguard Familia.
Vanguard Familia. Okay. Ito yung tinatawag na the family that plays together. Talagang they stayed together. 2 ups and downs, pero most likely, they're on top, mga kaibigan, no? Having that said, 3-0 score na din sila just like Sinag, unbeaten. So most likely, the question would be, what if Sinag and Vanguard Familia finally faced off? But right now, sariwain natin yung highlights. Just like Kenshin getting 2 on his scope, mabilisan bago siya napatumba.
Sobrang ganda. Mapapansin mo rin dito, sobrang ganda ng placement talaga ng Vanguard Familia dito sa map na to. They were able to utilize yung ikutan dito sa map and they know where to go, going to mid. They know if they need to go to A site right off the bat. And hindi sila nagmamadali. Diba? Like what we saw earlier, 20 seconds on the clock. Kung ako yun, kakabahan na ako kasi hindi ko pa napaplant yung bomba. And then, 2 of our players, or 1 of our players is actually low HP. So, ganda. Congratulations to Vanguard Familia. Well-deserved tong win nyo against SideQuest Gambit.
Pinakita pa yung huling moment na si Kaito dumaan eh. Pero anyways, SideQuest Gambit they need to recover. So just like what we've seen kanina on our first series, Sinag 3-0, Vanguard Familia 3-0s. Yung mga tinalo nila kanina, which is yung Phantom Troop 0-3 na, and SideQuest Gambit on a 0-3. So mangyayari dito, kailangan nilang mag-hustle. Tomorrow, they have to win those remaining matches para kahit paano magkaroon ng shake-up sa ating scoreboard. But that is all said and done, paring Max, no? Nakita natin dito na 2 of the top teams. We can all say na Sinag and Vanguard Familia had been dominating this entire round robin. Kailan kaya sila magtatapat? And I believe ito magandang panapos actually. Sa last day magtatapat yung dalawang yan. Kailangan nilang isettle yan. Kailangan may matalo dyan.
Kailangan. And also, speaking of a very great match, I'm also excited for the next match as well. So, which is Kadiliman versus Corvus. So, both teams, as far as I remember, both teams are 1-1 when it comes to their standing. So, delikado. Kung sino matalo dito, medyo dehado, pwedeng panghabulin ng SideQuest Gambit, di ba? At saka ng Phantom Troop. So, let's see kung anong mangyayari sa last game na we have. But let's not forget, pre-register now, guys. For those who are watching sa TikTok, sa Facebook, sa YouTube, pre-register now. Don't miss out the fun. This is one of the best FPS games that you will ever play on mobile. And one of the most action-packed. Sabi ko sa'yo, nagulat na lang din ako. After 10 minutes, tapos na yung buwan. Dahil sa bakbakan na nangyayari, di ba? So, download nyo na, pre-register, download. Ito yung QR. And if ever gusto nyo mag-aya ng friends, screenshot nyo lang. Or follow. Follow nyo yung socials ng Crossfire Legends PH para updated din kayo sa mga esports events.
Actually, no, gusto ko lang i-point out, no, habang wala pa yung third matchup natin, no. Una, parang feeling ko sa sobrang intense at sa sobrang balagbaga ng mga matchup natin, no. Hindi natin kailangan ng break. Legit. We don't need a break.
Totoo.
Talagang we have to sit here
Diretso
and
kanina,
finish.
no?
Oh, wala na, tuloy-tuloy na to. All 3 matches, 'di ba? Mag-init na tayo. Buong ready na rin yata yung mga players natin, pero ano pa lang 'yan, assumption pa lang 'yon. Pero why not, 'di ba? Ituloy na natin to. But may mga nagsasabi talaga na, of course, itong overall results natin talaga would somehow dictate yung performance ng both of these teams, just like Vanguard Familia, no? IJess actually popping off with 11 eliminations, no? 11 kills right off the bat. So, mangyari dito, IJess palong-palo siya, all 3 out. Pero, most likely, no, itong stats niya ngayon dito sa game na to, mukhang leaning towards the MVP candidate to, eh.
True. IJess, or possible, pwede rin naman na ang MVP si Akuma kasi sobrang ganda ng mga assist niya per game. But let's see. Tingnan natin. Ako, bet ko si Akuma. Ikaw, bet mo si IJess when it comes to being the MVP. Kasi kita ko yung trade-off eh. Ang ganda ng pagka-trade-off most of the time ni Akuma. And also, whenever he tries to translate a kill, he makes sure, kita naman natin na he makes sure that he lets his team know. So now, let's see who the MVP for that match. IJess talo.
IJess matic yan. O hindi ako well, IJess is the MVP. He's the man of the match, no? Having those stats, having those 133 ADR, may headshot din siyang isa, and of course, nasa 1k naman yung damage niya, no? Well, Akuma also played the part. I agree. And siguro off-topic muna tayo, no? Konting off-topic lang. Nanonood ka rin ba ng wrestling?
Oo naman.
Yan, matik yan. No? Yung si Akuma, di ba? Kailangan mo i-acknowledge yun if you're familiar with the reference.
Tama.
I-acknowledge yun, di ba? Yung girl nga daw, madami nagreklamo, malnourished eh.
Grabe.
Pero ano yun? Lumit daw yung muscle eh, pero kaya mag-crossroads nun. Yun yung sabi.
Kaya yan. Alright, so anyway, we're gonna take a quick 10-minute break, if I'm not mistaken, right?
May break pa?
Yeah, we're gonna have a 10-minute break bago ang ating final match. So get ready, stay tuned, and download Crossfire Legends. And me, Maximus, and also Boss Vince will be back after a few.